Don't you quit, mister. Stop right there. Whatever you were about to quit, don't do it. Pick your thing back up, pick your pencil back up, and get back to work. If you want to quit, you can. Go ahead. By all means, go do it. But at the end of the day, the only person that's going to feel shame is you. You are going to be the only person that cares that you gave up on your dreams, that you stopped on the things that you wanted to continue to do, that you didn't make it as good as you possibly could have done it. I wonder how many men have quit right before they were successful. I wonder how many people have quit right before they were at the $1 million mark, at the finish line, at the point where their invention was the greatest invention. I wonder, because it's probably been hundreds of millions of men, hundreds of millions of people, maybe billions. You can do it. Whatever it is you want to do, whether it's opera singing, whether it's this, whether it's that, you have to go through the challenges. You have to complete this. A lot of people would be like, oh, that's unrealistic. That's unrealistic. I think the funny thing is that the people that looked at the unrealistic thing and said and laughed and were like, that's unrealistic, and thought it was so funny, and then went ahead and did it, those are the people that are the most successful, the people you look up to, the people that have changed the world, because their own willingness, their own thoughts, their own powers propelled them to victory, propelled them to surpass whatever goal they had. They didn't have a limit in their mind. Their limit was limitless. They thought it and they could do it. They didn't fail because they quit. They failed because they tried. And they tried again. And then they tried again. And they tried again. And they tried again. And now they're so successful that anything they try just works out to them, because they're used to failing. They're used to getting that hump on the back, that slap in the face, that rear end on the rear end. Why do you want to quit? Because it's too hard? Because you think that you can't do it? That's not true. I don't think anyone can't do anything. I think you can do anything. I think you can do anything you want to do. You just have to try it. If you're 20, you can do it. If you're 40, you can do it. That's the funniest thing. The people that think that's impossible, those are people that have given up on themselves. And I don't think you want to give up on yourself. I don't think you want to stop right now. I don't want you to stop right now. I want you to keep going. I want you to pursue victory throughout all circumstances, throughout all odds, throughout everything you can do. I want you to pursue victory, because God will provide. He will make it possible for you to do. Anything is possible. I mean, I mean that when I say that. The people that looked at the bird and thought, oh, I want to be like them, they were told that they were crazy. They were told that they were insane. And then they built a plane and flew across the world. How many times have you gotten to a point where you're like, I can do this, and then you tell people, and then those people are like, oh, you can't do it. It's not possible. So then you, in your mind, decide that it's not possible. Oh, it's not possible that I can't do this. No, it is possible. You can do it. You have to stop letting people who don't believe in themselves telling you that you can't do something. You believe in yourself. If you believe in yourself and you believe that you can do it, you can do anything. There's people on this planet that don't believe in themselves, and they'll try and tell you that you can't do something. Well, they can't do it themselves because they don't even believe in themselves. Why would you let them change your mind? Why would you let them affect your feelings? Why would you let them affect your path and your life? Don't do that. Don't do that. You are more than that. You are more successful. You are more determined. You are more bound to your life than anyone cares about yours. If you see people that have given up and you're taking advice from them, why would you take advice from people that have given up on themselves? That's just my thought. You see, if I woke up every day and said that I couldn't do something, I wouldn't get anything done ever. I wouldn't go anywhere in my life. I would quit. I would fall. I would fail. Then I would give up. And they'd be like, that's Quinn, the guy that gave up. That's the person that didn't pursue righteousness. He didn't pursue his life. He didn't pursue God. He didn't pursue this. He just gave up and stopped. But no. Do you think when people go to the gym and they build out their muscles, they start at a muscly body? They start with those muscles? They start with that pack? No. They start at a frail, fragile human being. They're like, no, I'm going to go. I'm going to go. And I'm going to go. By the time they're at that 6,000th rep, that second year, that third year, where they're finally at that point where they're like, I feel like I've developed more muscle. I feel like I've developed more of this. I feel like I've developed more of that. They are finally there. But you don't see every little pursuit, every little dream that they crushed and they pursued in their mind to get to that stage. They got to that bodybuilding stage. They got to that extra ab, that extra pec, that big old inch on their freaking biceps. They did all that with a goal in mind, and that goal was to reach that. They didn't give up. They didn't stop. They didn't quit right there. They continued and they continued and they continued. So you better continue to go and not quit right where you're at. Because right where you're at, it's not good enough. If the gym bro quits right at the beginning, he will never get anywhere. It's the little steps that made him into the muscly man that he is right now. It's the little things that pursued, that he pushed through and continued in his life. And now he is that thing, that being, that thing that he wanted to be. That monster that he created in his mind 4 years ago, 5 years ago, 6 years ago. He created that in his mind. And now he is that. Now they are that. They pursued, they continued, they pushed through. Don't you quit right now. Why would you do that? Why would you quit when you failed? Why would you quit at the point of unsuccess? If you quit after you succeeded, at least you succeeded and then you quit. And you gave up and you realized it wasn't your life. It wasn't for you. That's fine. Go do that. But if you quit and you haven't even succeeded at, have you even tried? Have you even given your life a chance? Have you even given your life an opportunity? Because I don't think you have. I think you've just given up and you're like, oh, I gave up in my mind. You gave up before you even started. Don't do that. Don't quit now. If you think that you need to quit, you don't. If you think you need to quit, that means you need to put in another day. You need to put in another hour. You need to put in another 5 seconds into what you're doing because you have not tried enough. You need to continue. You need to go. You need to not give up on yourself because nobody else is going to want it as much as you do. No one else is going to care as much as you do. Everyone else is just going to give up on your life for you. While you keep continuing, while you keep going. I've done so many things in my life that people told me not to do. And then 5 months later, 6 months later, I'm like laughing in their faces because I did it. Because I continued, I beat that thing that I was worried about, that they were worried about, that everyone was worried about except me because in my mind, I said I would do it. I said I would complete it. I said I would do the task. Don't quit on yourself. Don't give up. Don't stop right now. Stop once you've succeeded. But you won't want to because you've succeeded. You've done it. You've done the thing. If you quit right now, you're quitting on yourself. You're quitting on everyone that believes in you, which may only be one person. It may only be you, and that's okay. That's fine. That's all you need. All you need is you and God. 2 people. But keep going. I believe in you. And I don't even know you, but I believe it. I think you should continue. I think you should make it. I think you should make it. Go do it.